Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome. Happy 4-4 portal. This is a fun one because it is the 4-4 portal and the kickoff to my birthday weekend. So welcome. I'm excited to see what kind of energy vibes we have for this beautiful 4-4 weekend. And what kind of vibes we're in right now. It's very, very delicious. Not just because it's my birthday weekend, not just because it's my beloved's cousin Alexandra Angel's birthday weekend, not just because it's also my girl Diana's birthday. Shout outs to all the April Aries birthdays, and shout out to, I have to just also say, beloved Maya Angelou. I don't know if you guys know, her birthday is today on this 4-4 portal. So shout outs to our Earth Angel as well. I just got off the phone with my cousin Alexandra Angel, and we are just in the high vibes of our birthday weekend, and so I had to come on and see what we're at, what we're feeling, what this vibe is like. Thank you, Minta Cheese. Happy birthday. I appreciate those birthday shouts. I love that, and I appreciate you so much. Got our Palo Santo with this energy clearing, and I'm just feeling a very, very strong energy around the divine feminine. I'm feeling so much of this like frisky energy with this like dark femme goddess energy. I am just like in this space. I feel good. I feel fun. I feel frisky. I feel excited. So I don't know if y'all are feeling that too, but we're gonna see what this vibe is like, because it's really good. It's really good. Usually I do the daily divine messages of the energy check-in for the week and for the night, or for the Friday on my YouTube. So I am going to share this on YouTube as well. But I wanted to hop on to my IG fam. Let's go ahead. Let's tap into our heart. Let's see what's going on. We can put our hands on our heart. I'm going to see what kind of energies are coming through. Hey, Cuzzo, what's going on? What's going on, CJ, Caro? I love you. Glad you guys are here. All right, let's go ahead and place our hands on our heart, and we can see what kind of messages come through for you, okay? And then we're going to get into some, I'm going to pull some tarot and some oracles. I'm really feeling it. Yeah, I'm just hearing a lot of energy. I'm just hearing spirit say, release. Release and let go. It's time to enjoy. This feels like a reset. It's almost like after these eclipse energies, everything being eclipsed out, being in this beautiful new Aries energy vibe. It's like this new year, right? It's like the new year. You get a new chance at life, I'm hearing. With Neptune now in Aries, it's literally a brand new timeline. I'm hearing you can be anything you want to be. Who do you want to be? Who are you becoming? Who are you becoming? I love it. Thank you, Spirit. That's beautiful. Maybe you want to sit with that energy. Who are you becoming? If you want to channel that. Yes. If you want to journal that, I'm also hearing for some. Got some ashes flying through. Who are you becoming? So, let's see what does Spirit want us to say about this? What does Spirit want to say, want us to know for this energy? Fours are of stability, of I'm hearing like seeing like the four legs of a table. That's what makes it stable, right? Four wheels on a car. Like that's what builds the house. That's what moves the car forward. That's what allows the car to be able to move securely, stably. What kind of the four walls of a structure of a building, right? What are you building? Who are you becoming? What are you building, and what kind of structures are you putting into place to hold it? I'm hearing the foundation is already built. The groundwork has already been laid. The bricks have already been laid. The pave has already been, made. You've been doing that work. You've been doing that root chakra grounding work. Now who are you becoming? How are you building the structures around that? We have the Seven of Swords, okay? So this energy, minted cheese, yes. Tony Popsicle just came through for sure. Always coming through, Mr. Grandma Tony Popsicle. Somebody's grandma's here. But the Seven of Swords also indicates kind of that silent movement, moving in silence, right? Taking what's mine, leaving the rest behind, right? Moving in silence. Some people want to call it deceiving, but I am seeing it as really just being very, very mindful and protective of your energy this weekend. Yeah, look, because you have the Six of Wands under that, okay? So I'm hearing being very protective, making sure that you're being protective over your energy this weekend. Because there's a lot of beautiful victory and success with that Six of Wands. So I love that. Protect your energy, because something beautiful, something I'm hearing like public recognition is also around this Six of Wands. But just being seen, right? Whatever you have been building, whatever you have been moving under the works silently, yeah, you've been moving in silence because you've been working, you've been protecting something. What are you protecting? Wow. You're protecting something that is very emotionally important to you. You've been protecting an offer, the Knight of Cups. You've been protecting an offer of love. Maybe you are even, you're protecting an incoming offer of love, or an offer you want to give that is regarding something that is very, very emotionally fulfilling. It might be love. It could be something. The Knight of Cups is the Knight of love, the Knight of romance. So it could be something that you've been having to move very, very secretly and quietly in the midst of, but it's because it's something that is worth, I'm hearing worth waiting for. It's worth the protection, the quiet, the silence. It's worth having to kind of move in a stealthy, sneaky, deceptive way to others, but really it's because it's something that is so protective for you, something that is so important and emotionally fulfilling for you, because you know it's coming in. Yeah, you have look at that, Ace of Swords underneath that. This is like knight in shining armor energy. Somebody's trying to come in and just like be your knight in shining armor, okay? That's for somebody. But also, Spirit, Divine is with you. Divine is behind all of this maneuvering, right? There is something that is being cut out under the surface. There is something that's being cut out so that it can clear the way for this beautiful incoming cup of love for someone, right? Like I said, take it as it resonates. It may not be something romantically for you. It could be something, cups are of emotion, something that is just emotionally fulfilling for you. that has been divinely orchestrated, divinely set in place for this to occur. The Four of Swords underneath that. Hi, Eleanor. Welcome on, beloved. Welcome on, everyone. Four of Swords is all about that preparation. It's all about that rest. Yeah. Recovery. You've been recovering, the Tower underneath that. So I'm not going to get too much more deep into this, but you have been recovering from a tower, something that has been extremely awakening. So I'm hearing a very big spiritual awakening, but it also may have felt like it came through something very triggering and catastrophic. It may have been extremely emotionally intense, but what it's been doing is it's been preparing you, recovering that retrograde energy, and it's been divinely orchestrating itself with this Ace of Cups, or I'm sorry, Ace of Swords for the Knight of Cups. Hey Vita, what's going on, sis? Yes, birthday vibes. We're all excited here. We all excited up in here, okay? Weekend birthday vibes. So I'm excited. I will receive this Ace of Swords and this Knight of Cups energy. I will receive this Six of Wands of victory, of public recognition, of celebration. Yes, I will receive that for this weekend. And I will also recognize that, yes, the Seven of Swords did have to come into play. Seven of Swords does have to have its place. Actually, for those who are on here, Eleanor, you are one that has been teaching me of the time and place of sharing and expressing your truth. And that's what I'm seeing with this Seven of Swords, right? Like, there is a time and place of, what do we call it? Truth timing. There is a time and place of truth timing, of expressing. Sometimes you may feel like it might seem like you're being quiet and secretive and silent, but really what you're doing is you're working underground. You're working in silence because it's to protect what you know is rightfully yours, because you know that in the right time and place it will be victorious with the Six of Wands. In the right time and place you will have something fulfilling to offer with this Knight of Cups, or an offering that is emotionally fulfilling for you will come and bring its, have its divine, I'm hearing, intervention. Yeah, really beautiful. I like that. So let's see what Lemuria has to say. What are some energies from the Beyond Lemuria by Izzy Ivy? Shout outs to this to this tarot deck, by the way. I've been using it for a year since I received it as a gift from my birthday buddy, Alexandra Angel, when I went down to visit her in Austin last year for our birthdays. She gifted me with this Star Child Akashic Tarot, and I've been loving it ever since, so it's so perfect. But yes, yes, the timing. But this has been really exciting. Lots of celebrations to take in. And even if it's not your birthday, still, this is energy that's worth celebrating. We also are coming onto the last few days of Mercury in retrograde. It's going to go direct on the 7th, which is exciting, right? We just have a lot. Yeah, look, transformation. Yeah, Minta Cheese, you said it looks really cool. It does. Aren't these really cool pictures? You don't see them often. And especially how this Knight of Cups is this woman. Usually the Knight of Cups is a knight on, a horse holding a cup. But this one is this woman in a tower. And so it's interesting that we saw that tower as well. And that's why I was getting that knight in shining armor energy. And having this higher presence of protection coming through. Yeah, with that Seven of Swords as well. But look, the transformation is here. Yeah, the artwork is beautiful, Minta Cheese. I love it so much. This one by Izzy Ivy, the artwork is also gorgeous. Transformation. Thank you, Spirit. Transformation. We also now have the cards that just came out. The Portal Keeper. I'm going to put it this way. We have freedom. All right. This weekend is a weekend of freedom. I'm hearing let freedom ring. Number 25 might be a significant number for someone. Then we have the full spectrum here at the bottom of the deck, which is number 26. So taking those steps. The freedom, this dragonfly of transformation, all the eyes, your ancestors are with you as you move into your next phase of freedom. This is the weekend where you walk into your freedom, where you walk into, and you are moving into a more expanded, fuller version of yourself, seeing life from a fuller spectrum. Seeing I'm hearing the highs and the lows, as above, as below. Seeing how it all interconnects from death to life, right? The cycle of it all. Yeah, Mr. Popsicle coming through. We have number 32, the internal explorer. This energy came out yesterday during my daily divine message that I was really highly channeling this beautiful, dark, feminine goddess energy, but this has been coming through for weeks now, and today especially, this energy I was really channeling, which was so fun to do. Eleanor and I were she was doing some really great dark femme. She calls it the femme fatale. I'm not even going to get into it, but I've been learning. But there's just a lot of beautiful dark feminine energy. Lilith moving into Scorpio, and Venus and Juno both in retrograde right now. There's just a lot of feminine energy that is helping us really look within. That's why we're going silent. That's why we're moving in silence, because we're moving in spaces that we cannot see. We're moving and connecting with things we cannot see. Vita says, Tony just embraced his presence. Always. Always got to come in to say hello. That's Grandma Tony Popsicle. So every time he shows up for the chat, I'm always saying our grandmas are here, okay? Our grandmas are here. Yes. I love that. The Starseed Elemental number 45. I love this artwork too. This reminds me, I always say, this reminds me of Haile Selassie when he was a baby. It also looks like my older brother when he was a baby. Just those big eyes, right? This little alien, just like so innocent. That innocence of our wisdom, that third eye, that is our starseed elemental going within to that wisdom that we know as a child. That's where our starseed qualities come through. We know exactly what we're here for if we were just allowed to cultivate it, if we were allowed to embrace it. When you're a child, you know exactly. I'm watching my son. He knows exactly what he wants to do with his life, but he is being forced to have to like funnel and limit and dim all of this creative energy within him because he has to go to school and he has to sit in this boring ass second grade class, and he like has to like act and perform and behave in a certain way. And he's like, fuck all that. I don't want to do that. And now they're like, well, now you're a bad child, right? It's like, no, I am a starseed, right? Okay. Coming online. All right. The Portal Keeper. I literally just heard Starseed Elementary, which makes me think of Hero Elementary, which is a PBS Kids show. Of these kids who are at school learning how to craft their superpowers. Okay. Minted Cheese, you said I have to go. Hope you have a wonderful birthday weekend. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. I appreciate those birthday wishes, and I hope you have a blessed weekend as well. We have the Portal Keeper. Look at the cat. This is why Mr. Tony Popsicle is here. Because we are being protected. Look at the evil eye back here. We are being protected through this portal, by our ancestors, our grandmothers, our earth angels, whether we have had a really, really deep bond and connection with them or whether we have not. They are here with us. They are here with us. Look, and that's what's interesting is I'm now noticing the skulls in the grave. They may have passed on as our earth angels, but they are here with us. I love that. All of the chakras online. All of the chakras, from the root to the sacral to the solar plexus to the heart to the throat to the third eye to the crown, all of it is coming online this weekend. Upgrading. Look, tapping into the sound of the universe. Yes, I'm very excited for the celebrations of my birthday, and as you all have seen on Instagram, I released my first EP for the first time ever in my life. That's been on hold for 15 years, and it's a manifestation in the making. Look at this, manifest ya. Yes. So this weekend I'm going to be celebrating that. And that is something that is very, very exciting. Some of you are being called to awaken to the sound of the universe, to the sound of your soul. Some of you are being called to open up and awaken all of your chakras. I'm hearing just again that the Kundalini rising, the year of the snake, the serpent. This is all of our chakras coming in online so we can truly connect with our bodies, our emotions, our heart, our spirit, and embody it all and weave it all connected to each other. Yes. I've been really, really drawn to the tantric practices lately as a source of healing, as a way to connect our bodies, our spirits, our emotions back to the life force energy that we are. This is way too many, so I'm going to not take all of them. I'm going to take what I wasn't able to catch. We have the top of the deck, though. Become the white magician. When we did that channeled download with the heart chakra, what was I channeling? What are you becoming? That was the question Eleanor kept asking me today. What are you becoming? As I was channeling to embody this dark femme energy, the dark feminine archetypes. What are you becoming? This says, become the white magician. Yes. It's funny because as we're channeling, as we're in this really deep, dark feminine energy, the white magician is actually about being pure, impeccable, or not pure, being impeccable with your word. I'm hearing that distinctively because those are two different distinctions, right? So I'm just going to read this because I'm feeling called. All the magic you possess is based on your word. And you cast spells all the time with your opinions. You can either put a spell on someone or with your word, or you can release someone from a spell. Okay? So that is very important to take into account as we are coming online, as we're coming into our freedom, as we're exploring our dark feminine energy, that dark feminine goddess, as we are connecting with the starseed that we are. That's why the evil eye is here to protect us. That's why as we're moving through this, look, portal keeper, 4/4 portal keeper. I love that. The 4/4 portal. I know it's backwards. Okay, we are protected. That's why we're moving in silence. Something is coming online of success, of significance, but you have to also be very, very discreet, is what I'm hearing, and also very discerning with the vocabulary and the word choices you use, because that can make a difference in how you are manifesting. So choosing, am I speaking these words to cast a spell on someone with my opinions, with my judgment, with my hate, with my anger? Or am I releasing them from a spell with my love, with my compassion, with my truth, with my boundaries? Right? Love that. Okay. So for this weekend, our next steps are also to let go of judgment and blame and let your life be transformed. That was another prophetic download. Thank you, Spirit. That's why these cards are just confirmation of the channeled energy that comes through. But I always love when Spirit comes through to let me know that I am in the right space, right time, right mind, right direction. Yes. Right place, right time, right mind, right now, right direction. Thank you, Janae Aiko. Yes. This background meditation, letting your mind, letting your body get back into, okay? I love this. I said, let's let go. I kept feeling, I was hearing, let go of, let go, release and let go. Let go of self-judgment and blame this weekend. This is the energy for us. Let your life be transformed. Let go and let your life be transformed. And we saw that transformation card that came through. So when you let go of self-judgment and blame with your impeccable words, becoming the white magician, when you let go of self-judgment and blame, then you let your life be transformed and you become, you see the caterpillar to the butterfly, you become the white magician. You can then take your power back and you can release people from curses and spells that they're under. Again, that is actually the power of, I'm hearing the feminine energy, the dark feminine energy, Lilith energy, Venus energy, all of it, Persephone, Medusa, all of it. We were channeling it all. Isis, Cleopatra, Nefertiti also was coming online, right? Mary Magdalene, Brigitte, all of them. More that I have no idea of that will come through. But I'm just hearing, when you let go of the self-judgment, of the dark feminine energy, of that shadow aspect, of the rage, of the sexuality, of the sensuality, of the parts of us that we have been suppressing, and we stop judging ourselves for having this beautiful, raw, deep, dark emotions. And I don't mean dark by evil, I mean dark by raw. Then we can let ourselves be transformed. Then we let our life be transformed. And we become this magician that allows us to change our trajectory, the direction, and even be able, have the power, we even have the power to help others out of their own chains and curses and spells. Really beautiful. This is the energy that we're in. It brings us to freedom. Yes. Okay. This is the energy that we are in this weekend. Really, really beautiful. Continue though. Don't forget the Seven of Swords is still here. Continue to move in silence with your work, with your energy, protecting over it. But you are protected. The evil eye, your portal is kept safe by these ancient Egyptian cats, by the stars. Your star seed wisdom is all protected. Your internal exploration is all protected. And even this incoming message of love is protected. So I hope that helps. Yeah, lots of magic happening. Magic happening this weekend. Okay, I love it. I hope this helps, and if it does, definitely rock and roll with it. Make sure you hit that like button, and if you're not already a part of my Vibe Tribe, definitely come over and follow and subscribe and do all the things. And if you ever just want to like connect with me on a one-on-one basis for a a soul session or anything like that, I would be absolutely honored to be able to read for you. I also do offer tea and tarot soul sessions where you receive a 1 ounce loose leaf handcrafted tea with your session. And I also have some one-on-one coaching, spiritual coaching work that I am very, very excited to be able to be a part of your journey if that is something you're interested in. Otherwise, have a blessed and beautiful weekend, beloveds, and I will talk to you soon. Peace and love. Namaste. Bye.